What's up, everyone? John Boy back. More Satisfactory. Just dropped into a brand new save in Update 7 here in the forest area because I'm going to exploit the hell out of this area. And it has the best amount of stuff that I can put into machines, crush up, and then feed other machines to crush up other stuff. So today we're going to be cutting down a forest and gathering a bunch of slugs, crushing them all up, and then fueling the greater empire here of crushing up more stuff and creating more machines to crush up more stuff. So first, I need to find the starting area with all the pure nodes like I did in Season 1, set up a bunch of machines, and I can get started, and then we will start chopping down this whole forest with the chainsaw and other things like that. Oh, no, this is not good. Let's get out the zapper because we want to be killing things so we can shove them into other machines to... Oh, shoot! Here they are. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, we got also gifts dropping down from FICSIT, destroying this planet. It's awesome. Creating more and more, basically, garbage. Let's actually just use the scanner to kind of figure out where I am, because I don't have a map. So, where are these nodes? I know they're around here somewhere. Is that them? We're going to find out. I'm pretty sure that's them. We'll see. We need to start setting those machines up so I can start chopping things down. Get a MAM up and running, get some research going, get some slugs, and then shove it all into biomass and just grind everything up and start destroying everything. So I found some nodes. These are not really the nodes I was looking for, but they're gonna, I don't know, maybe they'll have to do. Oh, good, that the present is helping me. It's helping block this guy, so I can kill him. Kill him! Cool, let's grind that up later, too, into cool awesomeness. All right, let's get set up. Where are we going to put our glorious base? I think up there. Oh, there's a slug. Let's go gather it so we can overclock everything and destroy the whole planet. Hold on, we got to get up there, though. Ooh, there's a bridge. I see it. I see it. All right, let's go up that way, put our hub down, start getting everything going. Haha! This looks like a beautiful place to begin the destruction. First, let's gather the slug. All right, there we go. It's down. Don't worry about this tree being in the way. We're going to cut it down like all the trees around here. This is a lush forest, but soon it will be a lush desert, is basically what I'm talking about here. All right, now let's get the iron plate set up. All right, now that we got that set up, let's set up some copper real quick. And now the concrete. I'm getting carpal tunnel already, but soon I'll have the chainsaw and I can cut down this whole forest. That's the actual mobs in this game, carpal tunnel. That's the biggest fear. Oh, yes, nothing like the smell of fresh industry in the morning. It's coming along great, guys. Just need to wait for that stuff to build up, then I get the chainsaw, then I cut stuff down, then we smash some slugs. It's gonna be... Dude! Where... I gotta find that thing. It is bugging me every 2 seconds. More screws? Jesus! Oh, the screws, you take so long. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Feel the raw power. Oh, it's time to start chopping trees down. Come on. Jesus. We're gonna start up there. Hold on. Oh, no. Don't do it again. No. Really need a walkway in here. What is going... What the hell? Ah! Oh. They don't like that I have a chain... Is the chainsaw messing me up? First try. Well, guys, now it's time to cut down every tree in the forest. I love how when you cut a tree down close to another tree, it just cuts all the trees down. It's like mass destruction. Let's go drop some of this off. I got too much wood on me. I'm starting to lose some resources here. I'm going to need those when I overclock the hell out of everything. I'm going to rebuild this whole thing pretty soon. Now they got all this space. And we're really going to get to moving here. We're going to make tons of stuff. We're going to basically destroy this whole place by overproducing everything. Oh, autosave. You're not my enemy yet, but you will be. Oh, you will be. Come here, bro. Come here. Come here. It's no big deal. Just a chainsaw. Even doggos aren't safe from me. That's a good start, but we're going to have to cut down a lot more trees if we want to fuel the universe with tree tears. Now that we got that unlocked, I think what we're going to do, we're going to get some slugs, though, too. We're going to crush some slugs and throw those power shards in those machines and really get them going. There we go. Okay, that's better. No, I got to get some more on there. Because I keep falling. I don't know how this thing keeps beating me, basically. I just keep falling. I can't... What is it doing? That's a strange place to put that. But okay. There we go. Now I won't fall as much. Okay, now we've got the MAM, and we need to research the slug power shard here. And then we're going to go collect a whole bunch of slugs and just get this thing moving, because we're going to need to power everything. I just want to do stuff really fast, and so we're going to have to overpower. Dude, stop talking. We need to go get a whole bunch of slugs after we place this. It's still talking. She's still talking. All right, let's put the MAM down. I don't really care where we put it. Let's just put the MAM right here. Oh, I need more plates. Let's get that. I wonder if I need more screws. Yeah, gonna need more of those. Okay, now we've got it. Okay, let's see. Let's give it the first slug. Oh, that's not it. Power slugs. The first one is to teach us how to grind them up. Then we can go... Oh, no. Yes, right? So, scanning. We don't need scanning. We're going to find them with the sim. Let's go get us some slugs. Come on, bring it. I need that slug. I need that slug. Well, we'll see if this works. It might not. Get it, 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 get it. Oh my god, here he comes. Where'd they go? They all fall off? Huh. They all fall off all the time now. That's weird. They never used to do that, I don't think.
Five hours later.
After literal hours of scouring and picking up all the slugs and washing my hands several times and still not getting the smell off, we've got a good haul here. We've got a huge haul. Will it be enough? I really don't know. We're going to see. We can open up the... we don't need to open the scanner. But what we will do is open up... we can't open up overclocking yet. Let's go actually create a power shard then. Let's just grind up some of these slugs real fast. There it is. I tried to find that artifact to shut it up, and I can't find it, so I don't know. We're just gonna leave it there. But let's grind these slugs up. Grind, 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 grind. All right, now let's get overclocking at least, because I think we're gonna have to unlock a couple more things to get yellow and purple slugs. Okay, good. That's awesome. Let's go unlock part assembly, and then I think we're gonna get rotors, and then oh, I already made a ramp actually over here. Oh man, I need some plates. Oh, got it. Now I need more screws. All right, third time's the charm. So we got part assembly. We got rotor. Okay, so we can make the assembler and the rotor. We can unlock the yellow slugs, grind those slugs up, and then we can work on purple. I don't know what that needs, but we're going to find out pretty soon. Let's just go set that up real quick. All right, cool. That's going to cook up. I'll be back when we have that. All right, let's shove this slug in and see what happens. We should be able to grind those guys now. Cool. And then we open up, I think, purple, right? Oh, well, I picked up some frames while I was out, but I didn't get any copper sheet. So I guess we're going to have to wait for those. Well, we're going to have to figure it out because I need copper sheet. And I'm hoping it's not part of Tier 3. Let's grind up some more slugs. I found this cave underneath my base. I'm pretty sure this is where the stupid artifact is now. There's probably going to be, yep, there it is, spiders and crap down here. But I don't care. Let's just grab this thing. It's annoying. Just get it out of here. Cool. I killed it. So I checked this thing in the MAM. It's 100 copper sheets. So it's going to be a little bit before we can get this thing done. When we get 100 copper sheets, we'll be back and we'll be start to grind those purple slugs. Then we can get to work laying the foundation, getting this hole set up. We got to chop down tons more trees, feed it all into our system, and just watch everything burn to the ground. It's going to be awesome. While we wait for that thing, we'll just slam in some unlocks and get this thing moving at least. We can get resource sink, and we can go get the tier 3, 4 unlock real fast here. Load it, seal it, load it. Yep, we got it. We got it, chick. This ain't our first rodeo, okay? Send it. Boom. Okay, tier 3 and 4 unlocked. We got everything we need, and now we can do purple slugs. Let's get that unlocked. Let's grind the hell out of those guys into a nice pasty paste. And then we can get on with this build. We got to clear everything out and do a bunch of other stuff. We're going to get tons of power shards from this, which is good, because 58 is definitely not going to be enough. We need way, way more than this. There we go, making some slug paste, just about done here. 120 something, 100, wow, maybe it's like 140? No, 138. That's a respectable amount, sort of. I mean, you always want more power shards on a project like this, but that's a good amount. I think we can work with that. Now we need to basically clear all this out, make a big area to build, put a bunch of machines in, cut the rest of the forest down, which I was working on while the copper sheets were being made. You can see I made a huge dent in the rest of the forest. I got a lot more to cut down, though. I don't know if I'm going to get to all of it. This is a lot bigger project than I thought it would be. I've ripped out the old base. It's all in these cans, and now we can set up all the foundations so we can take the tree tiers and the slug guts and just mash it together and make a giant first base. It's going to be amazing. Let's get to it. All right, the base is looking pretty good so far. There's a pretty big set of foundations. I think we're going to be completely fine, and I've cleared off all the nodes I want to use. We actually have 2 other pure iron nodes over there, so we actually have 5 pure nodes. Plus that one, once we get explosives, is 6. It's awesome. This is an awesome area. And then we also have a couple more limestone nodes we might be able to tap into if we need them. So I'm just going to route all this stuff in over here, smelt it all, and then we're going to start putting some machines over there. Probably the power will be over here where you can't see right here. But before we do that, I think it's time to chop the rest of the forest down. Okay, guys, it's done. I cut down the whole forest. Look at that, baby. Far as the eye can see, all the trees are gone. They're all in these little boxes. But, and if I ever run out, that's okay. I didn't cut down this other side. Except I did. I cut down all the trees all around here. The whole forest is gone. And all the stuff is in those. We're never going to need more biofuel, right? Because we're going to make all the biofuel in the whole area is in these boxes. All right, so let's get to converting those. I actually picked up also a few more slugs so we can make some more power shards. It's really easy to find those things when there are no trees. It's very interesting. All right, cool. So another 19 power shards. That brings us up to 160. That's probably going to be enough. It seems like a lot, but it really isn't. Because if you put 3 per machine, that's what, 50 machines. So that's really not going to be a lot, but they're going to move really fast. Let me get ready for a second here. Let me straighten everything out. Then we're going to start building stuff. First thing I want to do is make more constructors to create biomass again so we can get everything running and get a big power grid set up. So I think we're just going to do like 2 biomass and a biofuel, right? So let's get 2 biomass and a biofuel. Now I'm just going to copy that down probably about 3 more times. Again, we don't have enough. We can only do about 60 machines, so I don't want to get too many of these going. We'll see. All right, they're all hooked up, and they're all hooked up to power as well. All I need to do really is put a couple of biomass burners down over here, and I'm just going to throw some biomass in them real fast, get the power moving, and then we're going to overclock these suckers and see what happens. So let's get those biomass burners down real fast. All right, here we go. Also, we have some biomass already ready, so why don't I throw that in so we can get rid of it. Let's start overclocking the hell out of this thing. So right now, it's doing 4 megawatts. First, let's put the overclockers in the biomass burners, because we need way more power before we turn these things up. We might need more burners, actually, because these machines are going to start really eating the power. All right, let's put 3. See how we're not going to get that many out of this? So it was doing, now it's doing 75 megawatts. That's awesome. It was doing 30, now it's doing 75. That's 150 megawatts of power. That's insane. It's also burning 10 per minute. So we're going to really have to feed these. We're only going to get 20 minutes out of the stack, which is not very much compared to what it usually does, right? You can usually leave these things for an hour or two. All right, so that's going to be basically the power line, which means this is the end of the constructor line. Because what I'm going to do is pull all the raw materials over here, smelt it, and then run it down this line and build all the stuff, plates, rods, screws, all those kind of things. Let's get over there and start pulling in the raw materials. All right, I got all the miners hooked up, but here's the thing too. We only have tier 1 belts, so we're not going to really be able to overclock yet. Why don't we just wait till the end and overclock everything then? I'll wait till some reinforced iron plate it's produced so we can do some tier 2 belt, and we at least can get to 120. That's a little bit disappointing since I cut all the forests in the world down. I thought for sure I was going to be able to overclock everything, but really the belt is a limiting factor. But let's get these all hooked up. Let's actually hook up probably some smelters first. We can't even do that many smelters, honestly, but we'll see how many we can get. All right, I've got it all hooked up, and now all I need to do is hook up the power and the belts directly into the load areas where they're loading to. So let's get that really quick. Then we can get this running, and then we can also start setting up all the constructors and stuff like that. All right, all the power's all hooked up. Now I just have to hook up the actual ore. We won't really be doing any overclocking right now because there's nothing to overclock, right? We got to get all these things hooked up, and then we can overclock. So let's just hook all these guys to their respective smelters. We're going to have ingots coming out the other side. All right, now let's hook up the constructors. Now I want to leave some space because if I overclock these like really high, well, really it won't matter. We can't really do anything else until we get Mark III belts. So I think that's as big as it's going to get, which is a little bit disappointing because I thought it could get way bigger than that, but that's fine. Why don't we start down here with the iron constructor, guys? Actually, we should move all these back up to here and start lines going this direction. All hooked up. All we have to do is hook them up to power, and then we can let it rip. We also have to hook in the ore, or the iron ingots. Let's do these, and then we can get done with this and let her rip. We still have to do screws and a couple of other builds too, so we can't really be just chilling here. Let's get the lines hooked up now. Yeah, there we go. All right, this guy is going all the way down to here, so let's pull him down. There we go. Okay, these guys are hooked up. Now we're going to have plate, and we're going to have rods, and then we can hook this up to screws, and we'd be good. God, I can't wait to get the hover pack back. All right, great. So we got that hooked up. Let's hook up the rest of them. All right, I've set everything up, and if you notice, I'm wearing multiple shirts because this project is taking multiple days. I did not... Yeah, I bit off a lot more than I could chew, probably. All right, so we got everything hooked up. These guys aren't chunking? Oh, they're full. Okay. So let's get the belts for these guys into their containers. And then I also got wire ready, which should be coming out of here. And we are splitting that off to do a cable build. So it's not hooked up, I think, to the source, though, because I wanted to do that on camera. So let's do that really fast. But we're also going to have to move this, and I should have done concrete first. All right, we're off grid a little bit now, but that's fine. We'll make it work, right? Should be like that. There we go. All right, so copper's going in, wires coming out. I also set up the screw build, which should be getting, yes, it's getting half the rods until that container fills, and then it will get all the rods. So actually, they're just coming out because this belt, Mark I belt, is so slow. All right, so it's going in. It's going to ka-chunk. I think I set everything up. Yeah, screws are already set up. The next thing we need to do, though, is I need to put a splitter on the screw build because it's going to have to help us do rotors and reinforced iron plate, and I didn't do that, so I'm gonna have to put a splitter right here. Basically, screws are popping out, looks amazing. Again, we're gonna overclock all this stuff when we're done, so why don't I put a splitter in, move this over the boxes, and get the other two builds put in. We also need concrete. I'll be doing that. All right, I've set up the rest of the builds here. The concrete build and the rotor build and the reinforced iron plate build, they're all ready to go, and now we have a nice spaghetti factory going, which is kind of cool, actually, by the looks of it. I don't know. I haven't done one of these in so long. It's so cool. All right, let's go get the limestone hooked up to concrete so it can get rolling. I had to actually craft some stuff by hand because I ran out of materials, so I really do want to get these moving. All right, so that guy is rolling. He's good. Now we're going to set up the rest of these dudes, and then we will have pretty much everything we had before, except for copper sheet, which we're going to wait for because we don't really need that for now. Let's get reinforced iron plate hooked up. Now we're splitting screws twice, so these builds are really not going to get what they need until we overclock them, and get better belt is really what it is. Let's get rods and screws hooked up there for rotors, and then we should get everything we need. So these guys, is he getting what he needs? Yep, there we go. It's starting to come in. There we go. Rods are showing up. Again, it's going to be really slow at first just because we're really just limited by belts. Now we should be making, there we go. We're making reinforced iron plates. Let's wait for that to build up over time, and then I'll shove a whole bunch of power shards in this thing and kick it up to max. Our little tiny system of 4 burners is doing this whole thing like with ease. I should have been overclocking burners since the beginning. This is awesome. Like, we have so much to spare. Actually, I could probably just throw 2 more in. We got 450, right? So, man, that's awesome. I might have this build for a while. Anyway, I'll be right back when all the reinforced iron plate kind of builds up. It's going to take a while with just one machine, and it's actually not getting a full amount of screws that it needs. And then we can overclock some stuff and get this thing moving. To save some time, I added a couple more assemblers and just kind of hand-fed them to get more reinforced iron plate. And I also overclocked the hell out of them, which is awesome. But now we should have, I think, enough reinforced iron plate to upgrade our belts and get some more action going on, and maybe do some overclocking, because our belts just won't let us do it. They don't care. They don't care if we crushed all the slugs and did all that work. Oh wait, we're gonna have to upgrade these belts too. Oh man, I don't think we have enough. We just don't have enough. Let's look at these guys. They're held back, right? Yeah, they're at 50% because we need to upgrade these belts. Now, what do they spit out? I think it's 20 per minute. Yes, and that means it's going to 80, which means, yeah, it's going to be higher than what we can do, right? That's 20, 40, 60. That's fine, but this will be 80 when it's done. So we need to upgrade this as well. This little tiny piece right there needs to be upgraded. Then it's going to split, so it's going to go back under 80, so that's totally fine. Okay, now let's do the rods side of the fence here, which is the other line. All right, now again, he's going to take off how many? He's going to take off 15. So like we only need 60 here. We need more machines. Actually, we can overclock these. This is cool. We can finally use these slugs, right? So these are 15 per minute. That's only 60. So now we have 120. Will this give us double? I think this does. Yeah, double. 30 per minute. Nice. Okay. So that's 30 per minute. That's still 30 per minute. Can be just fine. Let's overclock this guy. These slugs are coming in handy. Yes! I mean, I could just add 4 more machines, but that's okay. That's not what we wanted, right? Now let's upgrade that guy, because we're about to overclock this dude, and it's going to be more than 60. There we go. Nice. Awesome. I need to check the power after this, because maybe we're consuming too much now. Nice. Okay, that's 120. Boom. All right, that one's upgraded. Let's get to the next one. Sweet, we finally used our slugs. That was cool. I'm glad we harvested them now. And now it looks like the screw build should be getting more of what it needs. That's awesome, since the rotor build is not taking as much. Was that valuable to us for the screw build? Yeah, because they were only getting 30 per minute, and now they're getting 60 per minute, so that's perfect. So what I'm going to end up doing, though, because I think these are 60 per minute, right? Oop, that's the power pole. Are these 60 per minute? 40 per minute. So even with 120, we're never going to have enough. This is going to be 160, right? And when you split it, we're going to merge it all in and split it. These are only ever going to be 60. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reroute this guy out this way and hook him up right there. You know, now that the screw build is actually getting more than 30 rods per minute, so we're getting 60, we could overclock these two and send more screws to the reinforced iron plate build, right? Yeah, 60 per minute here, 60 per minute there, and we got a full belt of 120. So let's shove some more slug guts into this thing. Nice. That's awesome. And now that's going to be full belt, right? Well, as soon as this guy decides to actually produce. I don't know if we've caught up with the number of rods coming in. But yeah, it looks pretty full. That's awesome. Let's go look. I think the reinforced iron plate is already overclocked, so that should help out a lot. Everything's upgraded. Again, too bad I couldn't overclock more machines. I've got all those sugs kind of for no reason. We're going to use them for sure, but it is what it is. We're going to have to use them later on in these builds. Yeah, we're using up quite a bit of biomass now because we have so many machines running. But we only have 4 burners. That's pretty sick, I think, actually. Anyway, hopefully you liked this video. If you did, click the like button. It really does help. It lets me know that you like this. And if you are new to this channel and like this kind of content, please click the subscribe button. This video, usually I do a video a day, but this video took 3 days, I think. And so that's not very typical. But it is what it is. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay frosty.